Okay, so in this lecture, we are going to have a look at what is deep links in the context of mobile applications. Right? So deep linking consists of using a uniform resource identifier that links to a specific location within a mobile app rather than simply launching the app. So in simple words, deep link is nothing but a URI, similar to the URL that we know about the web application. So for example, in case of Twitter, this is the deep link. So if you load this link in the browser, it should launch the Twitter application. Similarly, this is the link for YouTube. Okay, and for Facebook, if you want to navigate to a particular profile directly, this is the deep link for that. Okay, it will basically launch the Facebook application and it will directly load the Wikipedia page within the application. So this sounds like a very cool option for automation purpose as well, right? Because potentially with deep links, you can launch the mobile application to any screen you want, and that can make our test cases very reliable, and the execution will also be very fast. Okay, so here we need to note one important point, and that is the deep link will need to be implemented by the developer of the application. Okay, so if you got the URL, it will not work on its own. The developer will have to write a code to basically interpret the URL, then to authenticate the user, and then using the information in the URL, launch a particular screen of the application. So now let us get back to the Sauce Labs demo applications page, which is the GitHub page. Okay, and here we can see that the deep linking is enabled for this application. And this is the prefix that we can use for the URL. And depending upon the screen that we need to launch, we can basically add the information to the prefix over here. For example, let us say we want to launch the application with the overview screen. That is the products page, which is this one. Then in that case, we can add this information to the prefix. Okay, and ID is for the product. So for example, if we want to launch the application on the cart page and we want two products in the cart, then we can send 0,2 so that the cart screen will be shown with two products added. Right? Isn't this a cool feature to have? Because without this, imagine what all UI actions you will need to perform in order to add two products to the cart. Okay, now let us see how we can use deep link to launch the application for Android and for iOS. So if I scroll down, so for Android, we can use the ADB command to launch the application. Okay, so in this case, this is the deep link that we are providing. So this is the prefix and this is the information that we are using, and in this case, we are basically launching the checkout page with two products. Okay, and in case of iOS, there are two ways to use the deep links. One way is to use this particular command that we can run on the simulator. Okay, and the deep link will remain same just like Android. Okay, and the other option is to use Safari browser. So basically we can open the Safari browser and then we can type this particular URL to open the overview page, that is the products page. So let us see how this is going to work. So let us do it for Android first. So I will launch the terminal and then let me copy the command. Okay, and now let us launch the emulator and let us first exit the application, and now let us execute the command and you can see the magic. Okay, as you can see, the app is launched directly on the checkout page and there are two products which are already added, right? This one and this one. So for a test case wherein you need to validate that you are able to check out multiple products, you can basically launch the application directly on this page and then you can start executing the test case from here, right? You don't have to bother about logging to the application and then adding these two products to the cart and then all the way navigating to this checkout page and then start the test case from here. all that can be avoided with dip links. So now let me exit the application again. And now let us say I want to log in, and it should show the overview page, that is the products page. So for that, we need to use this particular information, right? Okay, I can change the ID to let us say 0, 5. Okay, for the overview page, it doesn't really matter what IDs you provide because it is going to load all the products on the page. And now let us execute this. And as you can see, we are on the products page, right? So let us quickly validate this for iOS as well. So let me launch the simulator, and then let us go to the browser, and then let us copy this command, which is this one, and then let us paste it over here like this. And now let us press the Go key on the keyboard. And here in iOS, it will basically show this particular pop-up. And here we need to press open so that it can launch the application. And as you can see, it has logged in and directly landed on the products page, right? So this is working fine for iOS as well. If you want to learn how to automate dip links and see it in action, please do check out my APM course. Apart from dip link, you will learn APM from basic to advanced. You will be able to design and implement production-ready automation frameworks using TestNG and Cucumber. You will be able to implement end-to-end CI/CD, and by the end of the course, you can become a mobile test automation expert using APM. Do check out the description section below the video for more details about the course. Thank you for watching this lecture.